It was a lovely day in the land of Aaron. But something wasn't quite right. Whatever could it be? After much careful thinkitude, Aaron had decided he needed to up his YouTube game. He thought a good way to do this would be to use more sound effects in his videos, just like many of the famous YouTubers do. But for a bit of fun, Aaron decided he'd like to create the sounds from scratch himself, and show you, the viewer, exactly how he did it. Aaron very much enjoyed making sound effects, as they can indeed be made out of anything. All one needs is a microphone and an object capable of producing sound waves. First, he wanted to create this sound effect. Do you know the one? But before that, he needed to create a sound effect to emphasize how proud he was of making that sound effect. So he decided to make the second sound effect first, so he could use it in reaction to the first sound effect once that was created second. With me? Here's how he did it. So the electronic guitar strings will be used for this sound effect. First, the notes to be played must indeed be figured out. Then a track must be created to record onto. You must always correctly label your tracks and set them to the correct color. The correct color for guitar is red. Now press the record button and off we go. Now the notes were played, it was time to start the fun part. Painstakingly editing all of the notes together to make it sound less like a guitar. Very nice. Now the vocals must be added. Don't forget your drink, Aaron. You'll need it for this one. Now it was time to add some delay to both of the sounds. How fancy-pantsy. And finally, some extra tweaks and adjustments to get it sounding just right. Now Aaron had successfully created the second sound effect. In order to react to the creation of the first sound effect, he could get on with creating the first sound effect. Now reading this script out aloud, I realize it's very annoying. Upon listening, now Aaron had to decide how best to recreate the first sound effect. He started with the same process of figuring out the notes. But what instrument will he use? Of course, it's the muted trumpet. Well, off we go then. Ah, the Devil's Triad, I see. So what out of the world could this sound effect be? And again, such fun and exciting editing techniques are used. Plus a dash of seasoning and processing. This time using a bit of distortion, I see. Oh, and a cheeksome little filter sweep, done with a wah-wah plugin no less. Who knew? Now, after some final adjustments, the moment you've all been waiting for. All there was left was for Aaron to test out his hard work. Let's see if the first sound effect worked. Well, how about it? It worked splendidly. Now, having successfully created the second sound effect to react to the creation of the first sound effect, and then create the first sound effect to be reacted to. We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Sound Effects Stations. Bye!